Hey guys, how's it going? Rich here, and a very warm welcome to a new video. Today we'll be again trying to beat the pole lap time that was set during the Monaco Grand Prix. One which is actually going to be really tough, because if you haven't seen the track guide that I did before the Monaco weekend, the Monaco Grand Prix, before that weekend I did a track guide on the channel. And I was able to set a 1:11.8, which already felt like a very good lap time. Now we're gonna have to be beating a 1:10.810 that has been set by Ricciardo in this Red Bull that we are seeing in front of us. So I need to find roughly a second. Honestly, I'm not sure whether that is going to be a possibility, whether that's even possible. If I could get within 4:10s already, I think I would be happy, and that would give a little bit of a motivation as well in order to improve the setup and still try to beat that lap time. But I think getting within 4:10s already is quite astonishing, especially because I think this track version still uses the old like swimming pool section right here. In real life this section is changed a little bit and you can go a little bit quicker through here. So I think a little bit of time losses is down to that, but we'll still be trying to you know, give it a go and do our best. So let's get the bank lap in first. Now one thing this car struggles a little bit with is grip in low speed corners, and especially that is something which is extremely important around Monaco, obviously, so I think I need to try to find something for that in the setup. First hot lap of the day then. I'll be happy already, to be fair, to get below the 13s, because driving around this track fast is just gonna require a few laps to get up to pace. First lap then. Very careful there on the power. Getting a feel for the traction of the car. Oh. Messed that one up. See, this is where the car struggles for grip. Right through the tunnel, Nouvelle chicane coming up. Let's take second gear, I guess, through the chicane. Second gear, over the curb. Bit careful through there. Almost did a Verstappen. And there we go. Touch the barrier. It still finished this lap, but it won't be anything good. That's what I mean. 14.5 as the first lap. That scares me a little bit, to be fair. I know that I can do a 1:11.8 at least, but we're still a long way off, so let's take a little bit more. Let's take a little bit more, you know, aggression into the next lap. Also, just like the last video in which we tried to beat the pole, it seems like we're driving on the soft tires, but we're not. We're driving on the hyper softs, but the sidewalls on the tires simply don't work with this mod. But we are on the hyper soft, trust me. Right, next lap then. Here we go. Oi. That is Monaco as well. Ah man, we're roughly 2/10 up, I think, around that point. Oh man, front wing damaged, stuck in the hairpin here. A little bit too eager there on the power, on the throttle. And then you see what happens. Okay, give it another go then. You know what is also quite interesting about this mod? I'm not sure whether the gear ratios are like absolutely perfect, because in a lot of corners I'm taking one gear lower compared to real life, and if I were to take a gear higher, it feels like the front end wouldn't bite at all. Like I would get massive amounts of understeer if I don't go a gear down, especially in low speed corners. Oh, sorry about that. A little bit of a lag spike crossing the line. like through there. Okay, I know I missed the apex, but still. This as well, mirrorball. I think it in first gear. A little bit of a sloppy lap again. Very sloppy so far. See, this is first as well. Okay, so next lap we should be able to get into the 112s, and when we get up into the 112s, then I know that I'm pretty much at my pace where I should be, and after that I'll make some setup changes. So let's do another lap, same setup, but you know, do a bit of a better job myself in order to get the lap time down. Now I really need to try after this run to set up the car a little bit better for slow speed corners. Like mechanical grip needs to be so much better. But I feel like it's going to be very hard for me to achieve that, because it seems to be a little bit of the nature of the mod of this game that that the car is a little bit unsteady in low speed corners. This is the area where I can improve on lap time. A little bit sloppy still. Go chicane then. Cut the corner a little bit there, to be fair. Didn't gain a lot of time though. .112.6 I reckon. Yep, 112.6, so I'm still roughly 8 tenths off where I could be with this setup. Oh, the rears are overheating quite a bit there at the end of the lap. You could feel that the rear was getting quite unstable at the end of the lap. I need to find a better balance for the mechanical grip. I need to find more grip, because the low speed corners, they are hurting quite bad here. They have a bad influence on our lap time. Okay, so the rear end will be a little bit more unstable because of this run, but it should favor cornering grip a little bit more, especially mechanically. So let's see. Here we go. Slow through there, very slow through there. Late on the brakes, too late on the brakes, mistake. Lap is gone. 4 tenths down, let's see how much time we can make up. If any at all. Nope. No. Time to beat. Okay, back to the drawing board. Again, gonna have to be very careful of the rear end again, especially in corner exits with wheel spin. Let's give it another go. This lap will tell us a lot. This is an important one, to be fair. Here we go. I keep messing the hairpin up. Oh, the car is very loose now, very loose on the rear. Especially on entry. It is too loose on the rear. This is too much. Yeah, we lost a lot of time even in the final sector there. Rears are absolutely gone. Ah, man. Okay. So back to the drawing board, and then the other, opposite way of what we went this time. I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that the car is relatively, not as good as I would like in the low speed sections. Right, brought back some stability. See how we get on. Need to brake earlier for the first turn, to be honest. Ah, I can't touch the barrier there. Like, I even need to go through the third gear. Oh man, I need to go through third gear through that corner. I don't know, if I stay in fourth gear, it feels like I'll carry too much speed with me. And even in third gear, I'm hitting the barrier there because I'm not patient enough. Because I expect more, more grip. One more go. Max Verstappen did. There's a lot of time on the table, but I cannot hook up the sectors and the corners. Okay, all or nothing. One quick lower on the rear wing as well now in terms of aerodynamics. Who knows? Maybe it will. Okay, that's the best I can do, really. That's really the best. Only a 112.3. That lap actually felt quite alright. Not gonna lie. Okay, it is not perfect, but that lap felt alright. Honestly. Maybe not the penultimate corner, what is called the Roskas. That corner was a little bit, bad, because I don't think I should have taken first gear for that, to be honest. But I could take more speed into this section. Then the start of sector 2, which is coming up right here. This is my Achilles heel, seriously. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of time here. There's still time left on the table, especially through this section. Nouvelle chicane, I'm gonna be honest with you, I cut the Nouvelle chicane quite a bit, I think. We'll get away with it, I guess, this time. But yeah, I don't think that could have gone a lot better. I know I've done a 111.8 with the track guide, during the track guide, but you know what, that 111.8 was already very good as well. And I simulated the exact temperatures of the qualifying session in real life. In real life it was a little bit hotter than in the track guide. A little bit hotter, it was quite hot actually. Quite a bit hotter than the temperatures that I used during the track guide. So perhaps time loss is you know, maybe a bit down to that, but you know what, I think that I could have done a little bit of better job as well with the driving, but I'm not gonna sit here for hours. I hope that I have entertained you all. There's a hot air balloon flying right there. I'm gonna close this video off with the scenery here of Monaco. And I think that's pretty much it. Couldn't beat the lap time from Ricciardo at all. Not even close. So it's basically 2-0 for it's 2-0 for the real guys. So to say, they have beaten me now twice in a row at Catalonia and at Monaco. Next round is Canada. Let's see what we can do there. Thanks all for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, I sincerely appreciate a like. That's pretty much it for me though. Thanks all for watching. Take care. Goodbye.